Hallie Perry. I am one of the founders of Inogen. I'm a graduate of UCSB. I graduated with a degree in economics mathematics with a minor in statistics. And I graduated in 2003 and have been running Inogen since 2001.
Yeah.
So Inogen was founded in 2001 by 3 students, myself and 2 other students at UC Santa Barbara. The whole idea of Inogen came about when my grandmother got sick and she got put on oxygen. And when that happened, the quality of her life just completely changed.
Yeah.
She was having to deal with regular deliveries of oxygen and always worrying about whether she would run out of oxygen or not. We had quite a few challenges as we were going through the process, and that actually was one of the hardest things when we started out. When we looked at other companies as, you know, entrepreneurial successes, all we heard about were the high points, where you go, okay, everything's getting better, this company is on the success track, and you hear about all of those great things that are happening.
Right.
And what we were experiencing instead was a roller coaster. We didn't understand at that time why we were having such huge swings in the business. And I think that now, looking back, most entrepreneurial ventures have those swings. And we just didn't know that other entrepreneurs were experiencing that as well.
Right.
We had a big challenge bringing our device from design to manufacturing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of entrepreneurs, especially technology entrepreneurs, they focus on getting the design and the prototype. And we had a beautiful prototype that looked like it was going to work great. What we found out was when we actually took it to manufacturing, that the skill level required to put this thing together was fine for an engineer doing ones and twos of making a prototype, but in mass volume, it just didn't work. And it wasn't as reliable as we needed it to be. We decided to make that a focus of the company, that we would make high quality products. And now no one else in our space can touch our reliability. And what we later realized is the reason they thought that it wasn't possible was because they were thinking within the scope of their current oxygen concentrator business. And that's a commodity business,
Right.
where people, they want to buy the cheapest oxygen concentrator they can find. And because of that, what happens is they buy the cheapest components that they can so they can sell it, and they sell it for very small margins.
I see.
So they were thinking in terms of, for a $300 cost of goods, I agree. It is completely impossible at this point in time to make a portable oxygen concentrator within those specifications. With our product, you take away an entire delivery infrastructure for the tanks. And because of that cost savings on the, you know, servicing side of the equipment, you can charge more for your product and lower cost for them. If you ask any patient, and we've done tons of patient studies, and they say, do you want a stationary concentrator with tanks, or do you want the Inogen one? They all want the Inogen one because it was designed completely for a patient and provides all of the freedom and mobility that they want. We had our CEO, Kathy Odell, and she was really trying to mentor us, make sure we got the information we needed. But all 3 of the founders were just trying to dive in, and really it was sink or swim for most things. We had a tremendous amount of support from UCSB through the technology management program in our early stages. And I think it's critical to create those relationships, the people that see your vision and want to help you make it happen. And what we found is that the more people we asked, the more people that were willing to help us. I encourage other entrepreneurs to step out and ask for help and see what they get, because I think you'll get more than you expect to get. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of things, and I think that every entrepreneur is influenced by their own experiences in the past. And it's important that an entrepreneur, when they're asking for advice, that they recognize that everybody is influenced by the experience that they've had. So listen to as many people as you can, talk to people, get resources, but then internalize that and decide what's right for your business. And business is not right and wrong. There's a large shade of gray in the middle, and there won't be as clear of a path. So entrepreneurs need to realize that, accept that, and enjoy that. That's part of the fun. Don't focus on how do you get 55 million. Focus on how you get that first 3 to 5 million.